Michael, dude, let's go. It is Monster Hunter Wilds Day, and they're already talking title update #1 plans. So I'm like, nice. I love it. Mike Straw over Insider Gaming. Monster Hunter Wilds is just getting into the hands of players, but Capcom has already revealed its plans for the game's first title update. In a post on Steam, the developers gave a first look at what players can expect from Title Update 1 releases. Right off the bat, Capcom says the update will arrive sometime in early April and will be free for all players. The timing, they say, allows players to have enough time to prepare for the new content and challenges. Speaking of challenges, the update will introduce a new monster at a level above Tempered. There will also be a new place for players who've completed the game's main story to gather with other hunters. More information on what else is coming in the update will be revealed as it gets closer, of course. But for now, dude, it is Monster Hunter Wilds Day. I can't wait. I'll be jumping in here shortly with my brother and a bunch of other people as well. Gonna have a great time. Looking forward to it. Dude, we gotta complete the story because apparently we got a whole other area to go to now. That's pretty cool. They have a huge roadmap lined up. Michael, where's your hype level for all this?
Pretty hype right now, Drew. Definitely one of those games I'm looking to check out. I'm trying to find people to get in there, right? You've got your buddies. I know probably we'll hop on together, but I've been trying. I've been trying to chip away at my friends. Like, hey, come on, let's check this game out. And they're on the fence. We'll see if I can push them over, Drew, and get them to hop on. Because as you said, this game's always going to be so much fun. You get a couple boys together and you're like, hey, let's just go hunt this giant monster. Yeah. Gonna be a ton of fun. Cannot wait to see. And we just talked about this at Splitgate too, right? How do you keep people in? Boom, right away. They're like, all right, we know people are going to beat the story, and they're going to say, okay, now what? Let's get something very, very soon. Obviously, for some people, they probably are going to have the story done by the end of the weekend, but at least it's smart to say, all right, by April, if you have the game done and you're still hanging around, we got something for you. Really, really smart by Capcom. I think they've done everything right so far on Monster Hunter Wilds. I can't wait to see what they have in store. We've already got, what, 2 future free updates planned? I'm pumped for this game, Drew. I'm definitely hopping on this weekend and taking down at least a couple monsters because, man, they just look so cool, too. That's one of my favorite things. Even when I've been watching Monster Hunter from afar, I'm like, man, these monsters just look epic. Like, I really do feel like I'm hunting monsters, and they've really knocked it out of the park with this one.
Yeah, I finally got through the intro again for the 4th time. Dude, after playing the beta so many times, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Can you just give me my code so I can get in and start going? And here we go. Now that part's done, I'm past that part again, thankfully, right? So it's now time to dive in and get into the weeds. The intro is really, really cool. Sets up my character. Her voice is actually really, really good compared to the beta, which kind of made me a little nervous because you can only mess with her pitch. Oh, it was rough. Dude, I spent an hour customizing my character.
I knew it. I knew it.
Dude, I loved it, man. Absolutely loved it. Then my Palico was all set. My Palico is actually my son. Fantastic. So him and I are going to roll. Nice. We're going to go out with my brother. We're going to go out with Scott. We're going to hang out with you. And we're going to go take down all these monsters and see where we go throughout this game. And now this is where, if they play their cards right, Michael, they could technically turn Monster Hunter Wilds into like this Destiny situation where they just keep dropping content and keep pulling us back, right? There is no reason, I would think, at the end of the day, yeah, you wrap up the story, okay, but there's other parts I'm sure that they can be able to branch off to take this, to keep it going, to keep that model going, if they feel the desire, or do they wait for a Monster Hunter Wilds 2 situation, right? We've seen Monster Hunter Worlds come out. That was a huge turning point for us over here in the West versus the Asian market because they've been so heavily focused on the older school style of Monster Hunter. So now when you get Monster Hunter World come in, we're like, wow, look at this. Wilds is announced. We're like, holy crap, look at this. Here we go, right? So now the hype level for me was like so through the roof because when Worlds came out, everybody was on it. I was playing with people, having a ton of fun. Now we're really into the weeds now to get in on this and see if they can keep it going. Content update dropping in April, I think is smart. It's not the Hogwarts Legacy where we're talking about the DLC being 2 years later. So it's not like, okay, we veered off, man. Like I pick up Hogwarts Legacy, what are my control schemes again, right? Like how do I play this game? Where once I wrap up Monster Hunter Wilds, I'm still in the weeds, still looking to kind of keep going. Oh, and then you're gonna give me more content? Then I'm not really going that far at all.